Hello again, everyone. I'm just wondering if you've still got some patterned paper left. So I thought I'd do another one today. I'm going to use up this piece that I used to make the little birds the other day. And today I thought I'd do some paper piecing. Okay, this is the stamp I'm going to use. It's an Art Impressions stamp of a lady golfer. And you can see here that obviously Art Impressions thought that it would be a good idea to do some paper piecing because she's got a spotty blouse on. So I thought I'd give her a spotty shirt as well. So as this is double-sided paper, two different things. I don't know what it says on this side. Can't read it. I'll put some glasses on. So I thought I'd do her a spotty shirt and whatever it is on the other side for her skirt or whatever she's wearing. Okie dokie. I have made a sentiment on the computer and cut it from a front panel. And this is what I've done. It says, I know I play like a girl. And underneath it says, do try to keep up. Which I kind of think is cool. Girls rule and all that kind of stuff. Okie dokie, let's get going. I'm going to stamp this directly onto my front panel in the middle there in Memento because I'm going to colour her skin and her shoes and her visor and her hair and all this kind of stuff with markers. And I've picked some colours out here. Just these two bits will be paper pieced. I may put a little few stamps, you know, of grass or something at the bottom just to soften the edge. But that's the main thrust of what I'm going to do. So here's Memento because I'm going to be doing colouring with my Ohuhu markers. I'm going to use Memento so that the ink doesn't smear when it comes into contact with the alcohol from the markers. So here we go. Let's just stamp this. Hope my head doesn't get in the way. A couple of times recently I've noticed a few of the older shots of the bonds falling into the picture. So I hope I just need to get over what I'm, get my eyes over the top of what I'm doing sometimes. Okay. There she is, bless her. So I'm going to start by doing the skin, and I've picked 3 colours here. These two are the 2 shades for the actual skin. This one is for her rosy cheeks or coloured, warmth, a bit of warmth in the cheeks. I have got E090, which is eggshell white, and R18, which is pastel peach. This is the lighter one, this is the darker one. Let's put the lighter one all over first of all. And I'm colouring before I do any paper piecing. I'm not going to go over the sunglasses, whether they're sunglasses or glasses, but I'm not going to go over this with this colour. I may do that in a grey or something, I don't know, we'll see. She got nice juicy lips, hasn't she? Really nice. Okay, let's just do this arm akimbo and this arm. Do you know, I've been reading some wonderful comments. It means so much to me that people take the time to comment about, how they feel about what I've been doing and all this kind of stuff. And I just feel humbled and just want to thank you all so much for taking the trouble to leave a comment. I do like to respond to every single one. The things that sometimes get lost or whatever are replies because they don't show on my notifications. I do get an email about it, but I've got, different email addresses. I've got one for Google, I've got one for me, and it's kind of difficult keeping up. Okay, let me just put some of this darker shade on. Just, oh, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. It's this one. OMG. She's going to have a dark. That was her rosy cheek. Oh my goodness. She's got a bit of a red. I'm going to bring it in this way a bit. I'll tell you the reason. I don't want it to go outside the line that way. This will spread. I can go this way because that's going to be covered with the paper, the patterned paper. Okay. Let's just do this bit of shading. I will go over this again just to kind of smooth it out a little bit. There we go. I was just not thinking, you see. I was talking, not thinking what I was doing. It has gone out just a tad. Ooh, we'll see. We will see. I'll do the cheeks now. Or to put this away, really. The pale one again, just to blend this in. There we go. I think that is just about okay there. Right, now, hair. I've got two shades here. I'm going to use this sort of red for the hair. She's going to be quite a bold lady, this one. And I'm going to use the same colour for her lips. I'm going to put a little darker tone in. Okay. Now, for her golf club, just a bit of grey. I'm going to put a bit of shading along the bottom of these shoes, like that. And then I'm going to use 2 shades of green for her visor and her shoes, because I'm going to hope it's going to be in keeping with, let's give her green bubbles on her socks as well, in keeping with the clothes she's going to be wearing. Okay. Slightly darker bit here. Darker under there, around there. Now let's do the visor. Hope you can see this. I think I'll give her green earrings as well. She's kind of cool, isn't she? Okay. It's a very tricky bit there to do for paper piecing, I have to say. There's a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit. I don't know if you can see it. We'll see how we get on with that. And this is bleeding a bit here too. These pens are just so juicy. Just want to push that back. Bit of green there. Okay. I can see a bit of the red going into the green, so what I'm thinking about that is paper piece that as well. Oh my goodness. Let's do, I'll do the grey of the glasses, I think. Okay. Let's do some paper piecing. Now I want to do the top. I want that to be the spotty one. So about there, I would think I can get. Just wondering where I can get away with it with the least amount of other stuff used. Well, just thinking, using VersaFine this time. Makes a really good line. Oh, just stamp the whole thing, girl. Just stop playing about. Okay. Right. Scissors. Let's cut out the shirt. I'll go through this. I'll speed it up so you're not bored by watching, you know, scissors going round very slowly. Okay. I'll follow that straight off. Now, what I want to do, I've got to cut out the 2 bits of earring from there. It's going to be awkward, I have to say. Actually, I wondered whether it would have shown with the green earrings. There's a tiny bit to put in there. I might just, as it's the same colour, I might just leave it that colour. Let's do the visor, because I've got that going over there. Let's just do the visor as well. Let's do her skirt. I've got to stamp it on the other side of the page, but I can do it down there because I don't need that bit. Okay, let's do the skirt. Skirt or skirt, whichever it is. Could be either, we can't tell. Let's just put this onto her, because I'm going to go. Okay, good enough. Let's cut out the skirt. Let's stick some of these on. Right. Here's the skirt. There we go. And the shirt. Actually, I'm going to just put a bit of green in there, because that's where the gap in the shirt was. So let's just see. I might be able to put a bit of paper in there as well as, we'll just see. Let's get it in the right position. I don't think it matters. I think that's done it. I think that's sorted it. Oh, she hasn't got a bit of fight. Let's stick her visor on. Just wondering about putting a little shading on the visor now. I've already done this. There we go. Oh, how have I got a spot there? Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. How on earth have I got a spot there? That's ridiculous, isn't it? And I've forgotten our hand here. A few little fingers just here. What am I going to do about that? Oh my goodness me. Let me just do a bit of grass. Oh, crikey. Peeled paint is the colour I used the other day, and it seemed to go really well. So let's just do some bits of grass. Okay, what am I going to do to disguise that? I don't know how I did that. The pens are just so juicy, I think. That's the trouble. I must have just, when I was colouring that visor. Tiny bird stamps, methinks. Let me just see if I can find some. And I came up with the answer, which is a little set of butterflies. There's some absolutely tiddly ones here. These are Britannia dies. And so I'm going to put these few little butterflies so that I can disguise the daub of green that I got there. I don't know how I did it, but there you go. So we'll put one there. And we'll have perhaps one here. And one there. It's purely random really where they're going, but still, let's get it the right way up. Easier said than done. One and one more. Put it up there, I think. Okay. Turn over. That's it. So there we go. I know I play like a girl. Do try to keep up. I think that's fab. Absolutely fab. I don't know where I got the sentiment from. I've heard it, quite some time ago. So there we go. Another way of using up some pattern paper. Used more than I intended there, didn't I really? But never mind. It did the job, covering up my little faux pas. So as ever, thank you so much for joining me. And please check the thumbs up. And I'm delighted to say that, more people have been subscribing now too, which is absolutely super. So thank you very much, and come back and see me very soon.